What's going on with my why is my photo up there, Leslie? Why do you,
I think we need to fire our editor. What the hell is that?
So that's my 13-year-old bar mitzvah self with the big old fro, which is going to get mowed as he gets older. Let me tell you, that hair is gone. Those teeth are going to fill in. You're going to be good. But here you go, Leslie. Tit for tat.
You suck. Everybody sucks right now.
Payback is a bitch.
That's me in a fucking coat dress, 13 years old. Oh my God. Oh, it's a moo-moo with a bow. Okay, nothing to see here. Moving on. All right, what are we doing today? What are we doing?
So, Leslie, we're going to review our favorite scripted comedies from March 2020 to March 2021.
I got it. Ted Lasso, Apple Plus. I know you don't have Apple Plus.
I don't.
I know I failed you in getting my password because I don't know my password. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so when you watch this episode 1 or 2, you're going to be like, oh, the character he's playing might be a little bit much. And then you just fall in love with how endearing Ted is. And, oh, bless his damn heart. I have a friend who's watched the show 8 times.
Really?
8. And what his answer was, it is just pure joy, and we all need joy in our lives. And I was like, it was my favorite comedy of 2020, 2021 by far, and the most pleasurable watch I've had. And if you don't have Apple Plus, maybe what you do is you get it for a minute, watch it, and then dip out.
I might do that myself. My next little pleasure is The Boys on Amazon Prime. It's sci-fi. It's all about sci-fi for me, it seems to be, because that's one of my favorites, fantasy, sci-fi, that kind of stuff. And The Boys is just tremendous. It is such a play on the Marvel, world of superhero and how evil these ones are. Loved it.
Good,
and you know what?
Damn choice there, Jolie.
It does give me a little throwback to my past career working with on-camera talent, because what I loved is watching them be on and then having to come off stage and seeing them off stage.
Being also that we're both in the entertainment industry or used to be, I still am. I read the pilot episode of The Boys and I was obsessed. I think it translated really well from the scripted version of the pilot episode. I don't know why I didn't finish it, but I need to finish it because there's more seasons coming.
I started to rewatch Schitt's Creek because I needed something fun, and I don't even know if the last season was actually in 2020. I don't think it was. It may have been. Was it? I don't know. Schitt's Creek is by far one of the funniest shows to me, and I usually don't like that subtle humor kind of stuff, but holy shit, Dan Levy is funny. Holy shit.
And speaking of 2 Jews, all the Jews.
All the damn Jews in that show.
All the damn Jews.
Did you watch Schitt's Creek?
I'm having a really hard time falling into Schitt's Creek. And I know, and it's winning what's wrong with me? I'm a bad Jew. I know, smack. Bad Jew. I keep trying and trying. So I promised everyone watching, at some point, this Jew will fall into Schitt's Creek. Okay.
I'm not going to go on and on and on about Schitt's Creek because I could. What's your next one? What's your next one, Leslie?
Pivot into the YA space. Never Have I Ever.
Oh my God, it's a mine too. I love Never Have I Ever.
I didn't expect that. I thought I was going to hit you with a YA.
It's Mindy Kaling's, based on her life. It's about a young Indian girl living in America, trying to make it through high school and stuff like that.
Yes.
It was really cool. I loved it.
For those who don't know, please go watch it.
Please.
It was so endearing and, relatable and cute and fun. While it's a YA series, watch it. That's what YA stands for. Watch it.
You better watch it. Ready, Leslie? So Walking Down the Red Carpet Now is my favorite show called Upload on Amazon Prime. What?
What is that?
You don't even know? Upload? It's Robbie Amell. Do you know Robbie Amell? Do you remember him from True Jackson?
I remember Robbie Amell.
True Jackson VP. Back in the day, again, one of our television shows that I worked with. Actually, I didn't work with him when they were in the show, but that's a whole nother story. But I met Robbie, and Robbie is really nice and, again, very handsome. But that's besides the point. And I loved him in this show. It's a comedy. It's about someone who dies and his soul gets uploaded into, and it is amazingly funny.
That sounds terrible.
Oh,
It's
not
really
at
good.
all. It's really good, Leslie. You would like it, I think. It's quick watches, too, and it's just a commentary on our digital lives nowadays. So watch it. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. All right. I got one. I got
No.
one for you, Jolie. So season 2 of Pen 15 dropped on Hulu. And I was not into season 1, but I decided, force yourself, woman. Because everyone's talking about Pen 15. Like, the word penis, but Pen 15 makes it look like penis.
How about pen, like pen?
Yeah. And then 15.
Got it.
5.
Oh, my God. I got it now. P-E-N-I. Got it.
Okay. Got it. So that's the joke. The show is so funny and so raunchy and so uncomfortable and so fantastic. So the 2 lead actresses in it are adult women playing 7th graders, and they're playing opposite real 7th, 8th graders. And you start to buy into it. You really do buy into it. See, it's really funny. It's really uncomfortable. But like, it's a really offbeat show. Nothing like it out there.
I binged something, nothing like that, but I don't know if you watched, it's called The Duchess. Did you watch The Duchess?
I did not watch it. I'm nodding because I remember seeing about this. What?
Catherine Ryan, who's a comedian. She's an American living in England, trying to have a baby. I can't remember if she's trying to have a baby or what. Oh my God, it made me so uncomfortable. Some of her humor, but it was totally addictive. I couldn't stop watching it.
Maybe kind of similar or not, was The Great on Hulu, starring Elle Fanning.
Is that the one where she's holding a finger up like this in the post?
Yes. Yes, it's a comedy, yet sort of can be interesting, gory, dark at times, dramedy. I'm enjoying watching it slowly.
Okay, my turn. One of my favorites is The Umbrella Academy. The Umbrella Academy, but the first season did not air in 2020. The last season just did. It's a little bit of that fun dramedy kind of thing. Also, obviously, very, very fantasy. They go back in time and blah, 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 blah. But loved it.
This is a show that's into several seasons now, but they hit it straight on. The Connors took on the pandemic and the election.
I watch the Connors all the time. I love the Connors. Oh my God, they all carry it brilliantly. They each rise to the occasion. I think Sarah Gilbert was genius for bringing it back. I know she's an executive producer.
Yep.
I love they focus on her and her kids. By the way, genius performances by her kids. It just feels like it's real time, like what's going on now. It's talking about the pandemic. It's talking about losing jobs. It's talking about, I mean, even when they did the Super Bowl, that was before the pandemic. Like they did it live, like right after. It was just like, it was really cool.
It's a really cool show. And honestly, that is a nod to Roseanne. Roseanne was always a series that was about real Americans in real time, what was happening. So they came back and they're wearing masks. And I don't feel it took you out of enjoying the show. In all disclosure, for anyone watching that knows me, they know I have a relationship to the show. For me, visiting set, sitting on the sofa, like I got to sit on the legendary sofa. If there's another season, I hope to go back and visit the set. It's a legendary cast.
Yes, well, let's keep our fingers crossed they get another season, for sure.
Yes.
For sure. Another one, like the Connors, that for me, I don't know why I'm liking this show, to be honest with you.
I'm scared.
It's a comedy sitcom. When I first started watching it, I was like, oh, God. But it actually has grown on me. Call Me Cat with Mia Bialik. First of all, Leslie Jordan is like a national treasure. I mean, talk about what you watched during the pandemic. Leslie Jordan, who you were the one who actually told me to watch Leslie Jordan.
He has been in everything. If you don't love him in Will and Grace and don't love him now, again, you can exit the room. Bye.
Bye.
I kind of want him on my shoulder.
Little baby Leslie.
Little Leslie hanging out.
He's funny in Call Me Cat. I just like it. It's lighthearted enough that it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It's just like one of those things you don't have to think too much about. Beyond that, one last more sitcom, and then I'll get off my sitcoms.
I love that.
I love, and I've watched every episode of it, Mom on CBS. Anna Faris was in it originally.
Yeah.
And I don't know why she's not.
She dipped out.
But it's still very funny. Allison Janney is hysterical. And the supporting cast, Kristen Johnston. Kristen Johnston brought a whole fresh air to it. A lot of comedy. She is really so strong at comedy. And I love it. It's such a great ensemble cast. That's all I'm going to say.
Dead to Me.
Oh my God, Dead to Me. We watched Dead to Me. I've been watching it now. Sorry.
It's so,
It was
so good. That is two brilliant performances. I'm sorry, you're watching it now. Do you not agree with me?
Christina Applegate is amazing, and I don't know the other lady's name, but the girl who plays Judy Hale is another scene stealer alert.
Scene stealer alert.
Talk about a nuanced performance. She is just a little, you can see like the emotion just in her eye. I mean, she is amazing at delivering. Amazing.
I would finish episodes going, God damn it, she's good.
Yeah.
God damn it, she's good.
If you're saying that, Leslie, she is good.
God damn it, she's good. What are you doing over here? Where's your hand right now?
Just so everybody knows, if you want to go a little behind the scenes, if I'm actually looking at Leslie, it looks like this. So I put a little dot in the middle of my screen on a sticky note to tell me to look there. And it was just in my way. And so I had to move it for a second.
Oh my God, that's so funny. And when I actually am looking at Joel, it looks like this. So I look over his shoulder on the whiteness of his wall, and this is not easy, but we figured it out.
Run back to the dot.
To the dot.
But okay, I digress.
Joel, I loved doing this with you.
I
so
love
much.
Doing this.
This was fun. It was a nice palate cleanser, 7-inning stretch. Now back to our normal format and our regular scheduled programming.
Our regularly scheduled programming on Fridays, which we always do. Yay, Leslie. Thank you for hitting that old liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell. Till next time, yay. Leslie. Thanks for joining.
I love you.
Love you too.